Let me go. I pulled up with the hand cannon like Samus. Eat the track up, it's a blitz, I'm famished. My home and missile make up on my cloud vanish. Icon in the silverback did damage. Poor dudes slipping, they sleep on a hammock. That's how I rock, don't take it for granted. My elbow drop, put your body through the canvas. Gotta stay trained like New York Transit. Trampling dudes, handling weapons, no panicking. Long ass laser that link like a javelin. Hit you with the van, your clan be vanishing. Ink from my pen will leave trails of pathogen. It's no error, my error bring terror. Shield concealed in the polo sweater. Just an animal cub, I had alien blood. I think of love when I met droids, got a buzz.
Yeah, it's time to shake up the cosmos with shenanigans. Revenge is sweet as the taste of heat and we back again. The space pirates team with Samus Aran. We loot and plunder every border from the Ross to Japan. Ruck rules, there's fuck rules in the mirrorverse. The Federation's corrupted, parasitic curse. We blasting haters like it's Metroidvania and spin around psychotically like we in Tasmania.
That's the motherfucking menace. Icon.
We 5 deep in the monster. Pull up on you, spin a block. This guy's needed a doctor. Should've went to church, took blind heed of the Proverbs. Thought they built tough, but they tried meeting a monster. If you a pussy, then I'm freaking it proper. Pussy buffet, I'm eating your roster. Fuck around, I'm Arnold. I Yeet to the chopper. You a teddy bear. This guy's sleeping with toddlers. We ain't friends, we mere acquaintances. I heard him spitting bars, and little bro, I couldn't hang with it. Fan the fires and see how big the flames can get extinguished. Shit, we light the fire, burn the cane with it. Tried to go big, but I guess I'm fucking 86. Y'all rap, but motherfucker, I was made for this. Got the plasma beam and I be aiming it for the brainless bitch. Blow the world up if I don't make it famous, kid.
Yeah, it's time to shake up the cosmos with shenanigans. Revenge is sweet as the taste of heat and we back again. The space pirates team with Samus Aran. We loot and plunder every border from the Ross to Japan. Ruck rules, there's fuck rules in the mirrorverse. The Federation's corrupted, parasitic curse. We blasting haters like it's Metroidvania and spin around psychotically like we in Tasmania. Yeah, straight from the gates of the planet CBs, I come to free thee, intimidating the competition with heebie-jeebies. These motherfuckers been shitting on me like I don't matter. It's time to take on the haters, heads on a fucking platter. People acknowledge your tribal chief, the table set. My verbiage tinkles a little bit, making panties wet. I'm Dark Samus, no more heroics, I'm out for business. My prime objective is bound and hunting the ones who fear this. I don't get into the rap beef just because it's trendy, but if I did, I'd be popping the BBLs or Drizzies. Get it? BBL Drizzy. Yo. Yeah, I did this remix for fun, just to be damn I meta. Those fuckers won't on my tracks, so suckers up my plasma beam. I'm gotten so mean, I'm hardened by the orbit. My shit's so laser precision, and y'all don't even know it. I'm super smashing these brothers that eat the comp like Rizzy, and leave you butthurt like after parties with Meek and Diddy. I'm leaving all of you bozo chozos in fucking ruins. Dreading my time of the mic, the state of shock that you in. I'm super fusion with fuckery, ran amok with heat. I will defeat my enemies, Icon Illa, and pass his beast. Yeah, it's time to shake up the cosmos with shenanigans. Revenge is sweet as the taste of heat and we back again. The space pirates team with Samus Aran. We loot and plunder every border from the Ross to Japan. Ruck rules, there's fuck rules in the mirrorverse. The Federation's corrupted, parasitic curse. We blasting haters like it's Metroidvania and spin around psychotically like we in Tasmania. It's time to shake up the cosmos with shenanigans. Revenge is sweet as the taste of heat and we back again. The space pirates team with Samus Aran. We loot and plunder every border from the Ross to Japan. Ruck rules, there's fuck rules in the mirrorverse. The Federation's corrupted, parasitic curse. We blasting haters like it's Metroidvania and spin around psychotically like we in Tasmania. Yeah, y'all wasn't expecting a remix, huh? I got the space pirates taking over for the summer of 24. Let's go. Yeah, yo. Past the menace, Illa the Sandman, Icon. Let's get it. Yeah.
Pull up, pull up, pull up. Sorry, I'm tardy to the party, but you know how I give it up. I'm here though. That's all that matters. We here though. Hey, yo, B. Council Roundtable, B. Episode 231. I hope I got that number right. This is where you talk about the old fashioned wrestling. Let y'all know what's happening. For y'all new subbies out there, appreciate the new subbies for pulling up. There's barbershop talk when it comes to wrestling. You know what I'm saying? You also talk about hip hop, rap, you know, but the primary objective is wrestling. Black Saw, what it do though? Was goody. Happy Yeet Day. Might be some little noise in the background, but you know, that's my lady in the background watching the telly. But yeah, B. I'm watching SmackDown currently. I'm behind as always. But let's get to it, B. Got all in predictions. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Mr. Shea, Ricochet. He's officially all in. The big news broke yesterday. What was it the day before yesterday? Well, who cares? He's all in. That's all that matters. Pause. And yeah, I have mixed feelings about that. I'm happy for him, of course. You already know this dude TK. He dropped that big bag in the chime. He dropped that big bag over there. He's gonna pull up to AEW. He's all elite. That's what I meant to say. All elite, not all in. But he is going to the pay per view all in. He might be in that casino battle royal. I won't be surprised if he pulls up over there. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. You already know how we give it up, B. Hit that thumbs up. That's gonna open up the floodgates, yo. So let's not even play with it. Yeah, B. The reason why I have mixed feelings about this shit is that, yeah, it's gonna be cool at first, but I'm telling you, I really feel within 2 months he is going to be in on Rampage. I'm telling you, I don't want it to happen. I really don't. I really hope TK finds something for him. You know what I'm saying? But come on, I won't be surprised if TK just signed him just to sign him, just to have a moment. Like at times TK comes off as booking for the moment type dude. Like he likes the big surprises to spike his ratings or whatever. Let's get it. 3 more likes. I'll open up the floodgates. Let's go. It's Friday. It's Friday. Yeah, I know. It's all goody, my guy. Right now, I'm on the Bloodline segment. This dude solo. He cutting a promo. Bars. Yeah, Ricochet, Mr. Shea. First name Rico. He's all elite. It's crazy too, because it's like it's somewhat of a trade because not only Ricochet is going to AEW, but you got Ricky Starks pulling up to WWE. Is he going to NXT?
or is he going to the main roster? That's the interesting question. You already know. I'll send him to NXT. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll do that. Yeah, like after that obligatory match, then what? I hope it's a long-term plan when it comes to this dude Ricochet. We all know Ricochet and Osprey. Come on now, take the whole cash register ASAP. We already know that shit's gonna cook. But is this dude gonna turn him into a star on that brand? That's the main question. Like I was saying from before, I just think TK. I think he should just stop signing so much people. It's so much going on. He already got over. His roster's ridiculous. Then this dude MJF cut a promo. Is it MJF or was it Osprey? Or both of them? This past Dynamite talking about how crowded the damn locker room is. That was a fucking shoot. That wasn't no damn work. Ballet, what it do though? Word. I appreciate all of y'all for pulling up. Y'all already know the vibes, B. Keep them thumbs coming, B. Hacksaw Jim Duggan style. I see you, Black Star.
It was goody, Sam, man.
Oop.
Yo, like good and damn well, Ricochet's gonna be facing Hologram on Rampage the week after he faces Osprey.
That's what I'm saying. I just hope there's a long-term plan.
There isn't. Don't worry. Like, I had an epiphany. What's up, Nate?
Yeah.
I had an epiphany last night while watching. What the fuck was I watching? Like I was watching some old school house football. I'm sitting there, I'm watching it. And like the epiphany that came to my head was that everything about wrestling is so territorial. It's kind of like college football in a way, where you rep your school and that's the only thing that you care about.
Yeah.
Not knowing that there's other places outside of your favorite school or outside of your favorite team. And it made me think of the times that in the 90s when all of us was watching wrestling. We didn't care where the good wrestling came from, as long as there was good wrestling.
Right. If you're a true wrestling fan, I definitely agree with that. As long as it's good, who cares about the actual brand?
And things are now happening almost in reverse, where in the 90s, WCW and WWE, the wrestlers were actually going at it on a weekly basis. They were talking shit about each other almost weekly.
Ricochet.
Nowadays, it's the fans that are going after each other. It's becoming lamer and lamer as time goes by.
Tribalism.
And to me, you just stop being morons and just enjoy wrestling. I don't mean to be one of those guys, but just enjoy the show. Who gives a fuck where it's coming from?
My thing is, people people's gonna have their own opinion, cool. But when you just want certain federations or certain brands to just die for no apparent reason, just because you like the other one is asinine. Now, when it comes to Ring of Honor, I ain't gonna lie, that shit do need to go somewhere.
Yeah. That
You know
deserves
what I'm
to die.
saying? There are certain brands that need to get the fuck up out of here. But I'm saying that because that particular brand, so in my opinion, it doesn't draw no type of heat. It seems stagnant to me. You know what I'm saying? Like only thing I know they got going on over there is Mark Briscoe and Athena.
Wish he could be there forever.
Right. TKO, what to do though?
Yo, what's happening?
Yo, what up, TKO?
My dude Nate Dogg. It's been 7 days in the same clothes. Ask if Richard knows cause they know.
Yeah.
Hey.
I ain't gonna be on here long because I got a long travel back home from Maine. So tomorrow.
He was out there in Maine, like
Man, yeah, we were on a boat ride today. Oh my god!
I seen the video. That's what's up, man.
I was waiting for Jason to pop up because I was saying I'm out of here. I ain't coming back.
You should have took a selfie. You should have took a pic with him. Like, yo, Jason, what's good, B? Let's take a pic real quick.
Yeah. Well, of course, I'm going to the casino tomorrow because there's a casino in Maine. So you know.
Yeah, this dude go messing up the church's money like always.
Hell yeah! I gotta go back to work next week. I gotta enjoy myself before those douchebag kids like 3,500 come back.
Tase them kids. Tase those little motherfuckers.
Oh, don't worry. Chase got the mace ready. Mace in the face. Chase is getting
Don't
ready.
tase me, bro. Don't tase me.
Don't get too close, little bastard. Hold that.
See, the thing with wrestling fans that get me, especially like nowadays, when a company fucks up like a guy or superstar, you got to shit on them, but you got to shit on your company too that fucks up, you know? I shit on WWE, but when they do something good, I tell them they do good, you know? Or they put a good show on, you know? Nowadays, fans want to fight with each other. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, for instance,
tribalism,
right?
B.
Everybody was hating on Cody Rhodes when he was in AEW. The second he came to WWE, it's like he invented fucking wrestling.
Yeah.
Let's look at the other side of that coin as well. Edge left WWE to go to AEW, and they booed the shit out of him
for no reason.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, he sold out." I'm like, "Yo, what more do you want this dude to do in WWE? He done did it all."
Exactly.
Like, it was the day that he signed. I think we talked about. I think that same day.
We did.
Yeah, we was live. Yeah,
and we was happy for him. Like, we was happy for him.
We was happy for Edge, man. Like, I'm still happy for him, even though he did some goofy shit jumping off that cage. But you know,
if you don't want a wrestler,
it's time for him to go.
If you don't want a wrestler to provide for his family and continue his craft with another company, you're not a wrestling fan. I'm sorry. You know?
No, you're not.
And to me, like, all the ones that's always negative and bitch just to bitch. Yeah,
exactly.
It's just sad. It's Tweedledee and Tweedle dumbass every single fucking time.
Yeah. I saw a post because I saw you know how AEW's been running down in San Antonio. Okay, they draw in 1,250 fans. The place sells 2,500. They're like, oh my god, they can't fill up 2,500. But if they filled up 2,500, you'd be like, oh my god, they only can fill up 2,500. You can never win with these fucking fans, no matter what you do.
Yeah, dead ass.
Like, Jesus.
Right.
Like, for instance, like this year's All In, they scaled it back from 85,000 to 50,000, right? I think. Yeah.
Which is good. Which is good, honestly.
Exactly.
They go they went like oh they can't sell an 85,000 seat stadium. It's an 85,000 seat stadium. You try selling that shit out.
Exactly.
Right. And plus, and what's crazy about that is some of these fans were begging AEW to do smaller venues.
Yep.
And that's what they're doing. They went from 80,000 to 50,000, which is still a good amount. They're starting to do smaller venues, and y'all are still complaining about that.
And I guess they're going for Forbidden Doors going there next year and back to London, so that's cool. I saw.
Back
Yeah.
to
So
Wembley.
Josh asks,
Yeah, back to Wembley.
any
Huh,
recommendations on wrestling podcasts? Us, you already here.
Yeet.
What do you mean?
Exactly.
You know how much this episode 231. You got a whole library to sift through. Enjoy.
Right.
I mean, you can listen to JD from New York, but he'll block you if you have an opinion against his. So,
You could also listen to Eric Bischoff. He'll block you when you bring up Vern Gagne.
oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
Take it from experience. Oh Lord.
Hulk.
Bro, man, that UK Coke is something else, bro. I'll tell you.
nah.
Well, to
Tony
his
Khan
credit-
gets his.
To his
Tony Khan
credit,
gets his
Dynamite
shit.
was decent. Dynamite was okay. This past Dynamite was okay.
Tony Khan
Yeah.
gets his shit straight from Colombia.
He be doing
looks
Yeah,
no
that was
angles in that
Russo.
shit.
If that was Russo, he would have booked the Boston Tea Party on a pole match.
Bro.
For the title.
Did
For
you
the
guys see
title,
Darby Allin? He's already planning his suicide death for Sunday. Jesus. What the hell?
Dude is about to wrestle in a coffin match again, so you know he's gonna do something wild.
Don, this is like God forbid.
Yeah, cue up
Like
the
God
music.
forbid you have a difference of opinion. I guess it's something about JD. Yo, speaking of JD, I was watching the previous episode or whatever. So he was saying that I guess his intro, the graphics to his intro cost 20 racks. I'm like,
What?
my dude, that nigga gypped you. You see what we got going on over here. I ain't paying no damn $20,000 for that shit.
Wait, wait.
Like
hold
my
on.
dude, that ain't no flex.
Wait,
Take
hold
away-
on. You said
Take
that
away
car,
19.
that car driving intro is 20 bands.
20
Take
racks.
away-
I'm like, my
take
dude, you
away-
think that's a flex?
Take away 19. Take away 1950 from that immediately.
Man, I could
Like
get
my dude.
I could get a moving graphic like that for like 100 or 200. Like, good lord.
That's what I'm saying. You see
Wow.
what we got
Solo
going on
Monster,
over here. Our shit don't look low budget. And
The
I ain't
only
paying no damn
positive-
20 racks.
Solo Monster had a good intro, but he only used it one time because he said on Twitter it was too expensive. I believe him. I don't know about JD though.
Wow.
The only, well, to me, like, how much money is he making? That's what I want to know to do that every week.
I'm booking my
JD?
flight to New York right now.
Like JD?
Yeah, like he live in the
Well,
Bronx.
I don't know
he
his
live in
cash
the-
flow situation, but
No,
clearly
this is what he
he's booked by-
said. That's what he said during the
Right.
his
Well,
AEW
I-
review.
Yeah, I don't know his cash flow situation. Clearly, he's getting revenue for YouTube. Clearly, and he also works with
He has
House
sponsors,
Glory.
too.
So yeah, and he's
Yeah,
got
desperately.
sponsors.
That's
JD,
Still,
why
that
they
shit
make
ain't
money.
that shit ain't worth 20 racks though. That's not
Yeah.
a 20
Hell
racks.
Did you-
no.
The only
YouTube's not
thing
really
that
paying anymore for like
the only
hits and stuff.
thing
You need a
that
lot of hits.
the one thing I do know about that graphic is the car in that graphic is his actual car.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, the
I know
one
he's a
that
Mustang, man.
the one that Solo Monster
JD needs to
had.
get
Solo Monster
JD
had
needs
this.
to get stopped with left
he had
hand.
this-
Yeah, it's if anything, Solomon had something similar to that.
Yeah, Solo Monster had one. It was cool. It was like an 80s theme car wash, and it was like all these different cars from like the 80s was going through the car wash. It was like the DeLorean from Back to the Future, the car from Knight Rider. That's what it was, right? Knight Rider.
Yeah,
The car from
Yeah.
the car from like Speed Racer. All these different cars are like just like from just different IPs and shit from like the 80s. I could believe that one was expensive because they looked real. They didn't look like animated. It was like real life, like going through the car wash. And he only used it like one time. And I think he said on Twitter it was like it was more. He said like it was more expensive than like his famous his previous mortgage. And I was like, damn. All right.
Yeah.
Don't
I
use that
believe
shit
it.
again then. So
I definitely believe that to make a realistic moving graphic, and on top of that, he's using like cars from TV shows and animated series. Like
Yeah.
it makes sense.
yeah.
Why
I
don't
think
you
the
just
JD is
like
always
he-
been
That
he
shit,
does
that shit don't cost
Yeah.
that much, B. Like I said from before, you see what we got going on over here. Our shit don't look low budget at all.
You should
And
probably
I
put
ain't
on
paying no
his
damn
JD
20
or-
racks for that shit.
Yeah,
Shit.
my thing with JD has always been the same. Like, he's not that guy. He projects himself like he's that guy, but he's not that guy in real life at all. He's like a pussy in real life.
I
He's
told
not
you,
like
I
this
told
Well,
y'all
targeted
this.
dude.
my
I
main thing
told
is
y'all
this.
this
Oh,
before.
go ahead, go
Like,
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
yeah, but I told y'all this before. I actually met JD at a House of Glory show, and
Yeah.
in person, he's way different.
Right.
Yeah,
He's
somewhat of
not
like
a
a facade.
he's not like a horrible person when you meet him, but how he is on his channel is not the same. You would never know.
And his fandom is also fake because I get into this with Black Star all the time. You know, I don't
So
give
Oh
a fuck
shit.
about NXT, so I'm not gonna pretend like I know who people on NXT are because I don't give a fuck about the brand. So like, if you are an influencer or a content creator, like I hate it when people fake their fandom for views. I'll never forget Samoa
I
Joe
don't fault you
had
for
a
that,
match
Coach.
against Suzuki, and when Suzuki came out, he's on Twitter talking about who's this Japanese bum and why should I give a fuck about him? It's like, how the fuck do you not know who Suzuki is when you claim to be a New Japan fan? That would be like
Angry
me.
grandpa.
That would be like me claiming to be like an NWA purist, and then like fucking Dusty Rose comes out, and I'm like, oh, who's the fat guy? Like, I
Who
would
the
get
fuck is that
crucified on social media if I did that. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Be like Jim Ross, the butcher and the
That's like saying
blade.
you're a hardcore WWF fan, and then you see the Ultimate Warrior. You're like, oh, who's the steroid guy? Like, dude, like, just tell me you're fake without telling me you're fake. The fuck are you talking about, bro?
You know what it is also? A lot of motherfuckers be getting shit mixed up. They would say they're a wrestling fan, but don't watch all wrestling. Like they'll see like some backyard wrestling or one of those indie feds and be like, oh, what the fuck is this? What, oh, this ain't WWE. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? They'll say shit like that. It's like, yo, my dude, if it's a good event, you know what I'm saying? Why knock it? If they're having a good event, great wrestling, like you go to a show to pay $10 for that shit, you get some good wrestling. Sometimes better wrestling than was on TV.
Like I remember when I was I think I was 7 years old, and like I begged my parents to order Worlds Collide, the AAA one, not the ECW.
Right.
I was about to say, what?
Right.
How old are you?
Oh my lord.
and like when my mom finally ordered it, and like I watched Rey Mysterio, and like I did not know who Rey Mysterio was because I never watched.
Ass kicked again.
Say what?
Solo's getting his ass kicked again, yo.
What?
By
Pack
who?
this dude the fuck up, B. I'm
Who's whooping his
over it
ass?
with this dude. This
Solo.
dude. Oh, he needs help. I forgot. Yeah, he needs help from Jacob. Yeah, take him out, Jacob. Let's go.
Jacob.
Bro, can we just acknowledge that Jacob Fatu is the tribal chief? Because this nigga's
These motherfuckers just need to
this
go
nigga-
home. Just
Bro,
y'all go home, eat some Lunchables, and stay there.
Bro, Jacob Fatu just kicked Roman's ass with a boot last week, and this week he beats up 4 guys with
What?
a boot on. Yes, both the Street Profits and
Yeah.
DIY.
Oh
Jeez.
God.
These dudes are complete. You see what I'm talking about? What's my dude? Knox. Shouts go out to Knox. You see what I'm talking about, my dude? This dude is a bum. And I love Jacob Fatu. Excuse me. I love this dude Solo from before. Solo was a killer from before. Look at him now.
If Jacob is not a champion by next fucking year.
They're stupid as shit.
Exactly.
Jacob
Like, what are we doing with Solo? Seriously, like this dude.
I don't give a fuck if Jacob is a champion.
and this dude just said he wants another shot at the WWE title. So, good lord.
Goofy as a bitch.
They'll have him losing the roll-ups. Watch.
Oh man, if they have him losing to roll-ups, it's really over.
That's it.
This dude got like 3 moves. I remember when Solo had like a whole arsenal of moves. He only got like 3 moves now.
If Jacob is a champion by next fucking year, I guarantee fucking you. If he's not at least U.S. champion by this time next year. If the number one contendership match isn't Roman versus Jacob, let's hear.
No, I know that, Ballet. I know it's creative doing this, of course. But people got to call shit out. It is what it is. Like, from before, Solo looked like a main eventer from before. Now he doesn't. He does not. He looks like a mid-carder, period. It's getting to the point where he's barely even that.
Solo should have been a mid-card champion by now. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
I've been saying that shit for like legit the past 2 years since he's been on the main roster.
We're gonna be shocked if Solo becomes U.S. champion. Wait, what?
Man, I'll be shocked if Jacob Fatu becomes a singles champ before Solo. Good grief.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Good
if anything,
grief.
he already won a belt before Solo. Solo hasn't won a belt on the main roster yet.
He hasn't?
No.
He hasn't. The only title Solo won was the North American title.
Right. And he came to the main roster with it.
Yeah, and then after a week they made him give it up. That was stupid as shit.
Oh yeah, back to Shawn Michaels. I remember that, yeah.
I thought that was stupid as shit, but they had Dominic Mysterio on the main roster with the damn belt.
And new creative.
Like what the fuck? How you have Dom with the title and not Solo?
Because new creative.
Oh my god.
Tonga Loa did better tonight.
Tonga Loa fucking sucks.
Like,
I mean,
what is the definition? What's the definition of getting better when it comes to him?
I mean, you
what's
can
the
give
definition of
Tonga
fucking
Loa
sucks?
credit all you want. You give Tonga Loa credit all you want, but we all know Jacob is the star.
Yeah, empanada catering. That's why I did better.
Right, that dude Tonga Loa can't even run without even tripping over his shoelaces.
Jesus.
Oh man.
Yo, I just wanted to say this one thing real quick. Transitional time.
Okay.
I watched a lot of Chris Van Vliet interviews. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think almost every interview it hit.
I like his interviews.
You know what I'm saying? But when it came to that Scott D'Amore shit, my man, that shit was the most boring interview ever. Yo, that was like one of his most boring interviews. I'm not gonna hold you.
Really?
I'd rather listen to a cat trying to climb up a chalkboard.
Cena Shannon Sharp was pretty good.
Why was his why?
That was definitely better than the Scott D'Amore shit. Even Scott D'Amore said during the interview, "Oh, I know I'm boring you guys right now." Yes, you are, motherfucker. Now, like, in a way, I was trying to take from the interview, like, you know, I thought he was gonna do some type of entrepreneurial shit when it comes to being a realtor and all that. He didn't even get to the meat and potatoes of that either. It's like, yo, my dude. It's like, to me, the interview came off as super duper vague.
The one good thing Scott D'Amore did was bring back Mauro Ranella.
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, that when he brung up, like, he's bringing back Maple Leaf Wrestling and all that. That was like the best. That was like the whole interview. Seriously,
like, that dude deserves to have his to take his flowers.
Isn't that weird? We were just talking about Morrow, where he's gone and this and that, and all of a sudden he's going back to wrestling. That's just weird.
he probably needed a mental vacation.
Yeah.
He needed a mental vacation from JBL. That's what he needed.
I think it was more than that. And wasn't his mom sick? I think his mom's was sick also. He wanted to spend time with her.
Oh, wow.
I think so. I could be wrong, but I think I remember hearing that.
Did you see JBL's pouring in money for AAA wrestling? Yeah, hire cheap labor.
Free labor. Shout out to JBL. That dude's smart.
Yeah, support those Mexicans.
So that's the reason why he pulled up with Nick Nemeth.
Well, that proved that there's probably something going on with AAA and WWE.
I'm shocked JBL.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't be shocked.
I'm shocked JBL's even allowed back in that.
Especially with All In Texas next week or next year. They're gonna pull something.
Like I have a feeling that AAA and WWE is planning on doing something because JBL is not going to do anything without their permission.
Yeah,
I
Donnie should say he's waiting for that Jesse Ventura interview. Man, look, this man. If they was to let him talk his shit for real,
he's gonna eviscerate Hulk Hogan for at least 2 hours.
That interview will be 5 hours.
He's gonna eviscerate Hulk Hogan for two of those hours.
Let that dude Jesse Ventura really talk his shit.
Then eviscerate Vince for the next 3.
For real, like
you ever watch Jesse Ventura's conspiracy theories? The show was cool.
Yeah, so what?
Conspiracy theories with Jesse Ventura back in the day. The show was pretty cool.
I never watched that. I remember that show.
I remember. Who remembers this? I think it was in WCW, and Ventura was the color commentator that night. I think it was Bash at the Beach. Yeah, that goes Bash at the Beach. And the second Bischoff brought up Hogan's name, you could see it in Ventura's face. Like really? This fucker's coming. Wait, this fucker's coming to my company?
Yeah.
Might as well just leave now. I
think
he
pretty
left
much gone right after.
Yeah, he left. Gone. He left that night.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think that was it. Wow.
Oh, I'm watching this this vignette with Meechin, aka Mia Yim, in the riot room. You know that riot room where you basically break shit with sledgehammers and bats and all that?
Yeah.
And she's in there like exposing her skin. It's like, yo, they showed us a safe. Like, what if she was to break some glass and it'll cut her?
A break? I know one of those break rooms is where they give you
it's like a riot room, something like that.
Yeah.
I think those rooms are fire, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I did that one. Yo, that shit works.
Never been.
I'm telling you, ever been there to that shit before?
No, never been to
it. Yo, like that shit relieves a lot of stress. They give you like a half hour. Well, I went to because it has one out here in Kansas City.
Bro, I want to do that shit so bad.
Yeah, so it really works. That shit makes you relieve a lot of stress.
So what you do? Just throw shit or just like destroy shit?
You can do whatever. This is what they do, right? Yeah. They give you protective clothing and all that, and they give you like goggles and a helmet, and
that makes sense.
They'll have you go in the room, and the room will be like it's but all types of miscellaneous shit that you could break with a hammer, a bat, a sledgehammer, whatever. They'll have TVs. Like, you don't pick a room. Like, they just randomly send you to a room. And they'll have, like, some music to get you amped up. This shit is hella fun.
Yeah, it's like the LA riots were on a trial, so it's cool.
Yeah, you can basically do whatever you want. They give you, like, shit for your feet. That's what I'm saying. Like, with Meechin and that vignette, they ain't give her no protective gear.
But it was probably like heavily edited.
Yeah, probably. More than likely.
I would assume it was edited.
Queen Naya. Yo, where the hell? Toph, you still in? Toph over there eating a sandwich?
Toph
is watching Tony Khan snort that Colombian marching powder.
He's looking up the coke prices for the UK. He's got to get the hookup. Getting the hookup.
That goes Beach Blast Dynasty?
I'm telling you, we got to figure out a way to do a watch party for one of these AEW pay-per-views.
Yeah, I got a question about this.
I'm not paying $50 for any of that shit.
I had a question about this Nia Jax thing, though, man. Not really Nia Jax. It's about Tiffany Stratton. They keep on having Chelsea Green talk trash about her behind her back. Are they trying to turn Tiffany face?
Pretty much, yeah.
They're trying to turn Chelsea face.
No, I think they're trying to turn Tiffany Stratton face. That's what I think.
So Charlotte's gonna come in as a heel to face her?
I mean, duh. Ain't nobody gonna. Why not? I mean,
He's got the killer.
ain't nobody really cheering for Charlotte.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Just asking.
Go ahead, read that comment real quick. I gotta
I'm done.
I'll be right back.
Speaking in a which I remember, there was this match with Two Court Scorpio and Chris Benoit, and they were talking about who was going to win, and Jesse goes, I'm going with Benoit. He's got that killer instinct. Oh shit.
I remember that match.
Yo, my bad. Feeding cats.
Oh, feeding cats. Okay.
Oh, I miss my Smokey.
Dude, I was playing Killer Instinct today. I always use Cinder, and I was getting my ass kicked. I'm like, I gotta stop playing this game. I suck.
Yo, they need to bring that shit back on a PS on PlayStation. Like, I don't know why they run this shit on Xbox. Nah, they need to put that shit on fucking PlayStation.
They had cool music. I love the music.
I remember that shit vividly. It was at some point in the 2010s. It was one of those. I think it was Evo. Yeah, and they said that when they announced the Killer Instinct game was going to be Xbox One exclusive, you could hear like booing from the crowd. The crowd booed. That was funny.
No way in hell that would ever be on the Switch. Just like no way in hell Mortal Kombat will ever be on the Switch.
Yeah.
I think Mortal Kombat is on the Switch.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah,
it's not good.
It is. It's not. I would not recommend it, honestly.
Yeah, they got in trouble for that because the marketing for it, like on the eShop, was they were showing graphical stuff from other consoles, not the Switch version.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Bro, the shit looks like an app you download on your phone. I ain't gonna hold you.
Damn, really?
Oh, that's horrible.
Is that bad?
Yeah, it's not good.
Like I remember when Mortal Kombat 1 came out for Super Nintendo, and they had no play. It's like, what the fuck is all this?
Yeah, you had to use the Game Genie for the red code or whatever for blood, the sweat.
Like all
right, guys, I'm out of here. I got a long trip tomorrow, but I'll talk to you guys probably Tuesday when I'm back to work.
Alrighty, man.
All right, later.
Take care, guys. Have a good weekend.
Peace out, Chico.
Chico, man.
Yeah, but no one match is gonna hit this week or on Sunday. MJF or Will Ospreay is gonna hit.
Yeah, that'd be a great match.
That's the match that I'm most looking forward to.
It's going to be the opposite of Brett and Bulldog. We're fucked, Brett. We're fucked.
We're fucked. I saw Sheamus on the fucking Pat McAfee show. They were fucking loaded.
I'm looking forward to seeing what Darby and Jack do to kill themselves. I got the Jackass song ready.
Oh my god. Well, speaking of Jack Perry, I had no idea the dude was a welder. He actually made that custom TNT title.
Really?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. I like it when wrestlers have custom belts. More wrestlers should do it. So
like, you know good and damn well Sting is going to put himself into the finish of that match. Any match Sting's going to show up in, that's the match that he's going to show up in.
He's not showing up at all, bro. He's done.
He's not.
That's the whole point of the retirement. He's done. That's it.
No, like there was rumors that he's going to show up in London. So that's not true.
I doubt it. Okay. I'd be very surprised. As a matter of fact, I saw a picture of him like 2 days ago. He's actually letting his hair gray now. He's letting it gray naturally. Which
okay,
is
he's definitely
really
not showing it.
Yeah. It's a really good sign that he's done. So
yeah.
That's fine. I mean, Sting deserves it. Rest
on
your laurels. And honestly, I think this run, AEW treated him better than WWE did. It definitely made up for it.
Yeah, you can say that.
It's pretty much the best modern pairing that I could think of a legend with a new guy. So yeah, it was pretty good.
Right.
Sting is doing what WWE should have did with The Rock.
Did you mean
simple fucking the simple fucking fact that he is going to main event Mania with Roman. And now there's rumors that he's going to SummerSlam and main eventing SummerSlam. Makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
Rock is not doing all that, bro.
Rock is not. I'll be damned.
Nah, Rock ain't doing all that. No.
The story that is going to be next year that is going to be Roman Rock at Mania in Vegas, and then Rock Cody as
I don't care
SummerSlam
what
in
the
Minneapolis.
story is. I don't care what the story is.
Side
Rock
note.
ain't doing all that.
Side note, I appreciate the fact that they keeping Randy Orton on Raw for right now, given the fact that he's in the program with this dude Gunther. You know what I mean? I appreciate that fact. Just a little side note.
Mhm. Rock is gonna show up and do Mania, and that's it. That's all he's gonna do. So, yeah.
Like,
What do you got? What's your guys' thoughts on this build when it comes
On
to
what?
Bash in Berlin?
It's okay, I guess. It's fine.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, I like
It's
it
pretty
too.
cute.
You
Pretty
know,
cute. It's pretty cute.
it's pretty cute. The build is cute.
Cute.
Type of time you on, sir?
Nah, like it's from South Park.
I'm fucking with you. Relax. But yeah, B.
Yeah, I was
Ricky
talking.
Starks, B. Speaking of Dewey, we got Dewey Light.
He's gonna show up at No Mercy. You have the feeling that he's gonna show up at No Mercy.
He's technically still under contract, so that all depends on his deal.
That's
I thought his contract was up.
released.
No,
Tony
he's
Khan
still
said
there.
that it's not up.
Yeah, it's not up.
And this when Tony Khan should strike. He should when is the contract up? Nobody knows.
No one knows. They're very tight about that now.
Because it's like this one you should do something big with Ricky Starks and AEW.
I doubt
I
that.
know it can't happen
doesn't wanna
right
be
now,
there.
but after All In, do something big with this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like
The way he's talking, no, they're not gonna do shit with him.
I get it. It goes both ways. You know, if he doesn't want to be there, he doesn't want to be there. So it's like if a wrestler doesn't want to be there, it's usually going to go one of two ways. They're going to bury you on the way out, or they don't use you. And TK's choosing the latter. So, yeah, I get it.
Like one of the better send-offs that I've probably ever seen was what impacted to Christian.
Yeah.
Back when it was CNA. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see it when these dudes jumped him out. The main event
Yeah.
Mafia.
Yeah.
He never went back to TNA ever again. Well, maybe, the whole Hall of Fame thing, whatever, but that
He had
was
pretty
it.
much done everything he could do at that point anyway, at that time.
The
So,
Instant Classic was great.
yeah. Yeah, I totally get it. It is what it is. Because he's tight with Punk, that being Ricky. And of course, the Bucks and TK aren't.
Yeah, it's like, come on,
It's hard.
really?
So, but in general, though, I think at this point,
But the thing is,
not
like,
just for
that
AEW,
can't be
but
an
for all
excuse.
companies.
That
But
can't
not
be an
just for
excuse because look at
AEW, for all-
FTR.
Well, again, FTR wants to be there, though. That's the difference. You see what I'm saying? So, I think going forward, the rule should be to push people in all promotions who genuinely want to be there. Like, if they want to be there, cool. If they don't keep them. Let them go. I don't care what their contract is. That's what I'd be if I was a booker. If you don't want to be here, all right,
I
adios.
agree.
Let
I
them go.
definitely agree with that. Yeah.
So that's what it is. So because Ricky was on because the alternative is just booking Ricky to just lose every week, which is what Vince would do. Like remember that time when Brody asked for his release and Vince was like, nah, and they just had him jobbing. Like that was petty shit that Vince did. So that's the alternative. Either you job or you're just not used.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm pretty sure Tony Khan's not going to do that. So
yeah, he's not. So that's why the alternative is he's just not going to be on TV. So which is fine because he can stay at home, he can work out, whatever. And then when he goes to WWE, like it's all good, no injuries or nothing. So yeah.
I hope he's still training. Maybe he's
Oh,
in
of
the
course, of course. Yeah.
maybe he's in the PC.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Cody's there. Him and Cody are cool. Punk is there. Him and Punk are cool. So, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. But it is honestly, I liked it when he was teaming with Hobbs. I liked his teaming with Hobbs, and I thought breaking
Yeah,
them
me
up back
too.
then
Yeah,
was a
like
mistake.
Ricky Starks, he makes a good tag team partner. We can all
Yeah,
agree with that.
yeah. They
Right.
really were finding their flow there, and then just when it seemed like they were getting something good going, they broke them up, and I didn't like that. But
And just like with Big Bill, Big Bill, him and Big Bill was a good tag team also.
right, yeah. So
Yeah.
he's lucky. He's lucky Vince is gone because if Vince was there, Vince would just see him as a tag guy for that reason. But I'm gonna give Triple H the benefit of the doubt and assume he sees more than that.
You want to put him as a tag team guy? You would put him as a singles guy?
I mean, he can
But
be
the-
in a tag team, sure, but he's not like a 100% tag team guy. It can be a good spotlight for him,
like a good program for Ricky would be a program against Ethan Page. Just let those two kind of cook.
Ricky Starks and Ethan Page. I could definitely see that.
Hell yeah, I can see that.
I could see them as opponents. I could also see them as a tag team if they want to go that route.
Word, right?
Speaking of that,
Imagine that tag team. Two egomaniacal pricks.
speaking of that, don't forget the Josh Alexander dude. His contract's up at the end of the year, so
I heard that Rosemary made her NXT debut.
Oh, word? She did?
On Wednesday night. Or next Wednesday night.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Like, I like Rosemary.
Or next Tuesday night, not Wednesday, Tuesday.
right Tuesday. All right.
Yeah.
I'm happy for her. Definitely, man. Wow.
Like during the tapings, I think the sleepy Asian chick, Wendy Chu.
Yeah, she wrestles. Apparently, Rosemary wrestles Kalani Jordan. So yeah.
Yeah.
So what? Rosemary is gonna be down with the sleepy Chinese girl.
Yeah.
What's her name? You mentioned her earlier. Chelsea. Chelsea wants to wrestle her. She's been
Rosemary?
pushing for a match. Yeah, she's been pushing for it on social media.
And I really wish they stop having her job, man. Like having Chelsea job all the damn time. That shit is preposterous, B.
She hasn't been in a match since Money in the Bank, dude.
I saw something so funny on on Instagram. Like I think her husband Matt Cardona. He was all like, "Oh, so you fans want to see Chelsea Green?" And then he said that like her music was playing in the background during like some GCW event. They said, "You fuckers don't deserve Chelsea."
That's hilarious.
Yeah, Dynasty, you're right. If Vince was in charge, Ricky would be with Austin and Theory and Waller. Yeah, Austin Theory and Waller.
Oh man, I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
That would have been so wrong.
Shit.
Nah, but it's gonna be an interesting weekend. This weekend, college football is back. Florida State versus Georgia Tech in Ireland.
Yes, I see my Chiefs lost. It's only preseason, so it's all goody.
Yeah, it's just preseason, yeah. And then next, or wait a minute, is next Thursday? Or is it the following Thursday? No, it's following Thursday. Yeah. Following Thursday, and then we're gonna be live as I'm gonna be watching the Packers versus Eagles. Good Lord.
Yeah, yo, when you gonna start your sports channel, B?
Soon.
It's a perfect time, It's about this, fall, winter. You got football about to pick up again.
Basketball about to pick up again.
Yeah.
The NBA actually.
Oh God, he just showed up on my TV. I jinxed myself. Fuck him and Kevin Hart.
Yo, I'm telling you, first Joe Hendry, now this dude.
Oh man.
You said his name.
I'm telling you. Just make sure you say his name during that match between him and Ethan Page.
Imagine if he actually beats Ethan Page, though.
No, he has to win. NXT, they gotta pull the trigger on that shit. They have to. Ethan Page will be fine.
He has a duo. He has a duo contract.
Oh, it's not like the NXT title means anything anyway, so why not?
Like, which is amazing to me.
I really didn't think they'd give it to Ethan Page this fast.
No. Like, it's amazing to me that TNA and WWE signed a duo contract with Joe Hendry.
I like how
he's on both shows.
I like how Demore was saying positive stuff about the AEW relationship, and all the haters didn't have anything to say. Dirt.
But of course he's gonna do that shit. Like, I still think the interview was the most boring interview Billy ever did. I ain't gonna hold you. I think that's really.
I hadn't watched the interview. I just remember him talking about the positive relationship he had with them and how much Kenny helped them. So, but of course,
the main thing that definitely for sure is that this wasn't Demore's idea. The team, the WWE and TNA together.
Clearly, yeah.
Like, this was Anthem's idea because Anthem was a dying cable company.
Let me find the quote again so I can
And like I said, there was some interesting nuggets within the interview here and there. But like most of the time, they were just rambling about Canadian culture.
One thing I didn't know is that he came up with the Canadian Destroyer. Didn't know that.
Hi. Never used to do that shit when he's in Team Canada.
Yeah, and he did push it in the camera during their entrance. That was funny.
Everyone back up.
Yo, Team Canada was mad grimy though. I used to love them, dude.
Man, where
the fuck is A1?
Team Canada was the shit, bro.
Yeah, I love Team Canada. A1 needs to stay his ass where he's at.
Here's the quote here. I was looking for it. Some of the things that happened with AEW haven't happened with the NXT-TNA relationship yet, pointing out the highest rated show in the history of Access TV, not just Impact show, but the highest rated show by a long shot, is the 268 number that Kenny did. We never did those numbers like we did before Kenny came in. When Kenny came in at Rebellion with him and Swan, title for title, it set the record during the Anthem era with buys. It was 4 times higher than any of the shows heading into it. And then the next one was Summiversary, was the 3rd best show of the Anthem era. Huh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are one of the interesting nuggets that he was talking about.
Wait, hold on. My babe Mina just came out on Rampage.
Who, Serena Deeb?
Nah, Mina.
No, Mina.
That little Japanese shorty.
Mina.
The one thing that probably pissed me off, like especially like about like Team Canada, was when they teamed up with Jarrett.
No, Planet Jarrett.
Oh,
slutting up here.
Oh God.
Those are like, what the fuck is this? Is this fucking the corporate ministry 2.0?
This is how you know Jeff Jarrett is a fucking mark for himself. Like,
yeah, like how the name of your stable is called Planet Jarrett. Like, whoever's like Jericho Appreciation Society. Or that's why I said from before, it's time for Cena to turn heel. The Cena Appreciation Society. There you go.
I would change the channel immediately. If we ever come up with that.
At least Chris Jericho's group wasn't like the fucking NWO.
When I think of
their own job squad.
Canada, when I think of Team Canada, there's always one name that comes to mind: Bobby Roode.
Don't even enunciate on the D. No enunciation on the D. Just Roo. Like kangaroo.
The series of matches PD had with AJ in his Team Canada days was probably the best series of matches in the X division.
Man, the series of matches that Samoa Joe, AJ, and this dude Christopher Daniels had, those right there, like you could fucking just binge watch those 3 motherfucking matches. Well, those 3
Like better than
wrestlers
PD,
in multiple
better than
matches.
PD versus AJ.
My
Petey
favorite
versus AJ was a heck of a feud. I ain't
my,
gonna lie.
my favorite Kevin Nash interview, because people like to say that Nash was just there for the paycheck. He really
He
did
was.
try to help get a lot of those X Division guys over. He got the
He
Motor City
did.
Machine Guns over. He got Lethal over. So he did try to help with the X Division. But my favorite Nash story from TNA, the first time he was backstage and he saw Team Canada, he saw EY, he saw D'Amore. The first time he saw Bobby Roode, his first words were, "The fuck are you doing here?" So
Yeah, B.
Nash has always been a cool dude.
now Booker and
Fucking
Taz were there
Nash.
for a paycheck, and I love Booker and Taz, but it is what it is.
Or
Oh my God.
when it comes to TNA,
Yeah, Taz puts more
When
effort in
Booker-
AEW. Like with AEW, he actually cares about the product. Taz didn't give 2 shits in TNA. He was there for a paycheck, and I was mad at the time because they got rid of shit. What was his name? The dude that was with TNA, Don West. Yeah, they got rid of West.
rest in peace to Don West.
Yeah, for Taz.
Yeah.
So Taz didn't care, and Booker didn't care. Booker was just there for a
When
paycheck.
Booker whipped out the microphone and started broadcasting his own ass whooping.
Right.
Oh, when he was Black Snow.
Yeah, that was funny. I
Stop
ain't
giving
gonna
a
lie.
fuck.
And there comes the thrust kick. Oh,
Yeah, that shit.
that
that
was-
shit was the
That
fucking.
shit was funny.
That was a vanity project because Booker wanted to be the TNA champion, and they were like, "No, but we'll introduce this new title just for you, the Legends title," which went fucking nowhere. So
and it looked good too. That just started to look
Yeah.
good.
it was.
They changed the Legends
That
title.
title had 3 name
immediately.
changes, and still
Yeah,
nobody gave a fuck about it.
They changed that shit like 3 times. It was a Legends title, then it became
And
the
it was a
Global
beautiful looking
Championship,
title.
then it became the
TV title.
the Grand Slam champion, all types of goofy shit.
It became the King of the Mountain title too.
Yeah.
Basically,
remember
it
That was
was
pure death.
basically it's the prostitute title because everybody had a turn. That's what it was.
Exactly.
So
Even people that shouldn't have been a champion won it. Like, what are you doing?
the best thing they did with that was when it was the TV title and EY had it, and then he was like wrestling random celebrities in segments. That was great.
I forgot
That
about
was
that.
funny. They had the dude from Wonder Years, Kevin Arnold's brother. That was fucking funny.
Wasn't he a producer for
Yeah,
TNA?
he
Jason
was. He was a
Harvey.
producer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Yo. Let's switch gears real quick. Y'all heard about Rolling Stone talk about Craig Mack, you know, the what he had died from, him dying from the monster.
Say what?
Mm-mm.
Y'all know what that means, right? The monster?
No.
Yeah, how you know? You know what the monster is, right? Black Star.
No.
You neither TKO? You didn't know about AIDS. I ain't want to say this shit. I hope YouTube don't.
Oh, he died of the
my shit.
virus?
Yeah,
Oh.
Rolling Stone. That's what Rolling Stone was talking about. Rolling Stone was saying that, you know, because
Did
remember,
anybody-
we didn't know how he had passed from before, but they just now saying that that's what he passed from.
Oh wow.
Why is monster used? I don't get the
Yeah, the monster, you know, the monster.
Because it's guaranteed death, right?
Yeah, you don't know about that either, TKO? Like,
No, I
that
heard
was
it.
okay.
No,
Okay.
I heard it. I'm just saying. I was just trying to think for a second.
Yeah, the monster be,
But that's wild, bro. Craig Mack.
That's why his face had looked like that, because you know people always made fun of him having craters in his face. According to Gene Deal, you know what I'm saying? Talking about the Gene Deal, he was saying that that's the reason why. Hold on, Black Star.
My bad.
They were saying that the Gene Deal was saying that that's the reason why he had them craters in his face, because he was sick from that.
How to get it, they say.
You guys said what?
Did they say how he got it?
Nah.
Of course they're not.
Because there's conspiracy. I mean, y'all know, but there's conspiracy theories that Eazy-E was poisoned. I've heard that a few times as well.
Like the only celebrity that the virus never got was Magic. That's why I
That
always
motherfucker wasn't sick.
He's
yeah,
too
that's
rich.
why I always said that Magic never had it.
He's got that magic money. That's why.
That's why, like I always thought, Magic never had it.
Either Magic never had it, or he's got a cure somewhere, and he just don't want nobody to know. Because how the hell you have it for all these years, and you're not even showing signs that you're
When he announced he had it, he started gaining weight.
Yeah,
exactly like. Is nobody calling him out on this shit?
I'm guessing he got it in an unconventional way because I've never heard any type of stories about him, doing that kind of thing. Because there's other ways you can get that. So
Yeah, like it's it's now like because I think because he had the HIV, it wasn't full blown,
right.
supposedly.
Because there's conspiracy theories out there that Easy. There's stories out there that Eazy-E was poisoned. Because they used to do those back when. I mean, they still do this even now. Like when people get together and they're making albums and stuff, and they're in the studios, a bunch of people eating, drinking, whatever. Because the rooms are dark, not very well lit. It's very easy to just put something in a drink, put something in the food. Drop a drop block or whatever.
Yeah.
So there were stories that Eazy-E had his water bottles poisoned. They put like droplets of infected blood in there or something. I mean, we
how
can't prove
like
it,
if it's blood in water, you're gonna definitely see blood in the water.
Yeah.
There ain't no way for water to dilute blood. You're definitely gonna see that shit.
Yeah.
Like here's the part that's probably the most amazing part to me was that Magic's wife never got it. Like it makes you think that if one person has it, the other person is going to get it, especially when they have kids.
You know what? I may sound crazy, but believe it or not, sometimes that's really not the case.
Really?
Believe it or not, yeah. Sometimes it's not the case. I'm not saying go out there and just be like, "Come here, girl, let me just."
I'm not saying that. Like I'm just.
But sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes it'll it won't happen. Like,
so what? They just got lucky?
Yeah. Huh. I'm not saying it's me or whatever, but I've known people that did that. Smashed somebody that had that, and they came out perfectly fine after that.
Yeah, but you don't test fate twice.
Don't put your balls on the crap table, son. But yeah, man, rest in peace to this dude Craig Mack. That shit crazy.
Like I was talking to a couple of friends yesterday, right? And like for some weird reason, the topic of rappers' children came up.
That's a interesting conversation, yeah.
That's like it's interesting. What? That all these rappers' kids played football and every single one of them suck. The professor was like, explain. I was like, okay. P. Diddy's kid sucked at UCLA. No, did he? Snoop's kid quit football when he was at UCLA. I think Nate Dogg's kid plays corner at Washington.
It's been 7 days, the same clothes.
I believe Warren G's. No, not Warren G. Yeah. Warren G's kid plays at Long Beach Poly. Master P's kid fucking sucked ass at USC.
Talk your shit.
I think that's
It's funny because people used to go back and forth in the day about Bow Wow and Romeo. As far as like, fame and shit, Bow Wow won. But as far as like in the long game, Romeo won. He didn't get in trouble. No fuckboy shit. Not hooked on drugs. No Illuminati nonsense. He's just like, nah, I'm good. He a normal dude.
Like the
Yeah,
only
but
reason,
him and his father had went through it
Yeah.
from before, basically saying that he was saying that basically he never really got paid from his father. You know, like when it comes to music and the rap snacks. He was even getting paid for the ICDC college commercials. I'm like, how?
what?
hmm
How he wasn't getting
Oh,
paid for that? No, matter of
oh,
fact, excuse me, he was getting paid for it, but he didn't go to college.
right.
Like, yo, my
No, he
dude, you
did.
telling
Like, he went
motherfuckers
to
to go to
USC.
college? You didn't even go to college. You didn't get
He
your
went to
goofy
USC.
ass up out of here.
He went to USC. Graduated from USC.
Who, Lil Romeo?
Yeah.
Okay, excuse me. Let me see. Hold on. His name Romeo Miller.
Yeah.
Let me see. I didn't even know he was balling out there. That's excuse me. That's Master P. Hold on.
No, he played basketball there.
Lil Romeo. Then Romeo.
Yeah, the only reason.
Master P played ball over there.
No, Romeo played basketball at USC. He was part of the same recruiting class as DeMar DeRozan. I think it was like 06, I believe.
Okay, I see.
Hold on.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I see these dudes had a match. I guess the Hardys is back in TNA. They had a match with the System. I'm like, I guess fuck it.
Yeah, those rumors that the Hardys want to run at NXT.
Yeah, I guess they're in TNA now. This dude, Matt Hardy, he was, he wasn't on Broken Matt. So I don't know. I guess they're gonna have a run in TNA first before they go to NXT.
Like
Yes.
Matt made the reference of like, oh, maybe we should be in NXT.
Man, Matt's a bigger whore than his wife. Fuck him.
Jesus.
Oh Lord.
Ain't nobody fucking with the Hardys like that in 2024, bro. Don't nobody give a fuck about you anymore.
I guess TNA like
I'm
fuck
sorry,
that.
bro. And
I
I'm
had them
sorry.
go
He
against the
sucks
System.
And I'm sorry, he sucks creatively. Fucking Private Party, they're in the exact same spot they were before they came in. He didn't do anything for them. You got
They're a bit
guys
worse
like
off
Billy.
now.
You got guys like Billy Gunn, guys like Christian, guys like Steen, who actually helped getting new people over. The fuck did Matt do? He didn't get anybody over. 'Cause his
All he
shit
did
wasn't
was
good.
eat Jamaican beef patties with these dudes. That's it.
Right, I'm sorry. This dude is not who he thinks he is. I'm just calling it how it is, bro.
Like he did have a good run in ROH, the original ROH.
Man, that was almost a decade ago, bro. Just telling you how it is.
Like, did I say which year that it came from? Just like, legit. That's just
Shit, he had a good run when he first came with that broken character, the whole broken universe. I love that shit. I remember when motherfuckers was burying him like,
yes.
oh, this is corny. TNA this, TNA that. Oh, TNA is gonna die.
I laughed hard the second that the freaking broken match came up.
Yeah, I loved it from day one.
It's the final deletion.
Like I be liking I be liking supernatural shit sometimes. As long as it's not too well, it was goofy, but still, it was the right type of goofy to me. You know, sometimes you gotta suspend your belief. It's television.
He went to fucking Jeff Hardy's place and fucked up his logo on his lawn.
Yeah.
And then Senior Benjamin didn't speak a drop of fucking English.
Senior Benjamin.
Oh my god. That was such bullshit, but I loved it.
Hell yeah. Remember the drone strikes? He had the drones pulling up on motherfuckers.
Yeah. Yeah, Jeff Hardy doing all these crazy alter egos with him too.
Remember, was it Dillweed?
What?
Was it? It was
Yeah, he had a character called Dillweed.
no, it was Itchweed, I think.
Itchweed, yeah, Itchweed. Excuse me.
It was Itchweed and Willow.
Willow.
Yeah, Willow. I
liked Willow, man. Like it sucks that Willow didn't catch her earlier.
The alter ego of Jeff Hardy. Like, why would you say?
I thought that they didn't know how to book him. It felt forced, honestly.
Why are you saying that he's an alter ego? Treat him as two separate people.
That's why it didn't get over, because they didn't.
Yeah, like I think Willow should have been like you know on some type of time where Jeff Hardy he definitely loses it. Like he's in a state of psychosis. Yeah, because we all know Jeff Hardy's already a cokehead, but have Willow on some like he's on meth or some shit like that.
I remember with this freaking feud with CM Punk. I'm a motherfucking superstar. I'm like, oh god. Like, why are you doing this to yourself, buddy? It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be really.
Hell yeah, B.
Yeah, I'm just over them both. They can both go away. Ain't nobody trying to fuck with them like that in 2024. It is what it is.
Like,
yeah, I feel you. I feel you. They don't serve no purpose.
How about you put them like something that might work is that you put them kind of like in an ambassador role.
I would just have them backstage scouting talent, but you know them, they're not
like
going to want to do that.
Just show
they're
up.
They're not going to want to do that because they too arrogant. They feel like they still got more in the tank. And it's like, first of all, especially when it comes to Matt Hardy, my dude, you walk like you always riding a horse. Ain't nobody trying to see that shit. You notice how the dude legs is like this dude stand like a cowboy when he walks.
The greatest.
Like your ankles and your knees, your whole equilibrium is shot. Pack it up.
The greatest Jeff Hardy moment was that the motherfucker was dancing while his brother was getting his ass whooped.
Right, signing autographs and shit.
He was dancing to the ring. His brother was getting his ass kicked.
It's a meme out there. There's a meme out there like that. Like, remember the Australian lady that was breakdancing?
Oh yeah.
That's basically the meme. They show the caption saying that Jeff Hardy, while Matt Hardy's getting beat up in the ring, and it's showing what's her name? Ray Gun breakdancing.
Right.
Right.
Because I told the story before. That was where Matt lost me on his YouTube channel when he was talking about how TK misused him, and he got cooked in the comment section, and he was blocking anybody that called him out. I was like, yeah, bro, you fucking, when you get ratioed in your own fucking video, like it's time to fucking go away, my guy. So.
The one person I felt bad for during their TNA run was fucking Dustin Rhodes. in that fucking
Why?
Black Rain, that Black Rain gimmick.
Oh, okay.
When he looked like he fucking ate. He fucking ate fucking Wildcat Chris Harris. Like when you're away from the WWE, not banner, but from the WWE system, and how many fucking gimmicks fucking bombed immediately on the fucking spot.
The Goon.
That was what Al Snell's gimmick was. It took me a while to get it. His gimmick was he had so many shitty gimmicks, he went crazy, and a guy, and that's what got over.
Fun fact. Why there was a rumor out there? I just heard this shit today ago. Rumor out there was that the Ultimate Warrior was going to be Kane.
What?
No, that would never have worked. People would have known it was him. Everybody would have known it was him.
Like I was saying, he starts talking. Speak to me,
All right.
You will burn in hell.
Oh.
No, so we started watching. Like that thing was weird.
Oh man.
The Ultimate Kane.
That would
Pause. That shit sounded crazy.
I am your brother, Undertaker.
That'd have been god awful.
But speaking of god awful, what's up with this all in card? Now I'm playing. What's up with this all in card, B? I ain't gonna lie, like this. I know that's just gonna be like 8 hours.
Expect two heel turns coming up soon.
Like it's gonna be 10 hours. You can watch fucking 2 fucking full football games.
If I'm not
you already know
mistaken,
Shane McMahon's gonna pull up. That's my one dark horse prediction. Shane McMahon's pulling up.
I think there's less matches on this year's All In. Though.
Yeah, actually, it wasn't that bad last year. I remember it was over by 4:00. So no, it wasn't. It's not going to be that bad.
Not if you watch. Not if you watch fucking OSW review. Those motherfuckers came home at like midnight.
Depends on your time
John's
zone.
got the OSW. I love that. I love OSW review.
Yeah, because that shit last year started. Too. Yeah, it started last year at 1, and it was over by 4. I remember that. So
it's starting at
long at all.
For their time, right? Or for
it's starting at 1 o'clock this year too.
Yeah.
So it's what a 3-hour show?
I would assume, yeah.
And that's good, man. Like everybody doesn't need to be on the damn show.
Nah, and I think it's less matches than last year.
That's good.
Don't worry, they're gonna add a couple more.
And that also doesn't mean that every single match got to be 40 minutes.
It's going to be.
Like motherfuckers kicking out all right, like when it comes to the MJF and Ospreay
Yeah, I'm looking at the card now.
What's up?
I count 9 matches. Well, one of them is a gauntlet match. So if you remove the gauntlet match, it's 8 matches. So, yeah.
I mean, that's a decent amount.
What?
It's easy. I'm talking about for this show, for All In.
Okay.
Let's talk about it. Let's do our predictions.
Well, since you said the gauntlet match, I'm going to say Hangman's winning.
You know, going to have some surprises.
My prediction is Darby.
I think that's when Ricochet is going to pull up.
My prediction is Darby.
No, Darby's already in a match, bro.
He is?
Yeah, Darby's going against Jungle Bum.
No, that's not.
Yo, speaking of Jungle Bum, I like that video that he did when he was making that title. Good shit. I like that.
We need to do more shit.
Who that in the background, B?
So what?
We need to do more shit like that, honestly.
Like, no, I'm not gonna pull you up. Just only I can see you. Just turn your camera on real quick, and as soon as I see who you are, turn your camera back on. Turn your camera back off.
Make sure it's no body part.
I can't see you.
Get him out of there.
You're about to get up out of here, B. I cannot see you. Okay. I got you, my guy. I got you.
Who is it?
You can turn your camera off now. All right, I got you, my dude.
The showstopper.
Coked out Sean.
Oh my God.
You know, I can tell you a lot of stories that me and Marty, we smoked up so much coke.
How you smoke the coke though? Like,
HBK lays down for raps.
Because he'd always bending over.
Unless you're some hot chick, the Heartbreak Kid lays down for absolutely nobody.
it's
We did
crazy.
it.
Like, look at him and Sonny now. Ain't that something?
Yeah, Sean doing better than her.
And he
And they
did the
was
whole
both-
mountain of coke.
Exactly. And how Sean did the same amount of coke as you, and he's doing better.
The man found a better looking woman.
Because he gave his life to the Lord.
He found a better looking woman and got guided to the right passage.
Speaking of coke, there you go.
He hasn't done more coke than me in my day.
What it do
That's
though,
why-
my guy? How you feeling?
Hey man, I'm good, man. We blessed, man. Just wanted to chop it up with you guys for a little bit. I seriously thought that the pay-per-view was tomorrow, the Bash in Berlin.
Nah, they pay-per-views be on. No, Bash of Berlin's the following Saturday.
Oh, because I was getting all prepared and everything. I was like, hold up, this shit is tomorrow. I thought this shit was tomorrow.
Well, on Sunday it's all in, so there you go.
Oh, that's a whole work shift there. Them shits be 7 damn hours, yo. You can make a whole work shift.
Well, the pay-per-view is early afternoon, depending on where
Shit.
you are.
I'm trying to figure, and that we ain't including the pre-shows.
We're
Oh
not.
God, that's like 10 hours.
We're not including the pre-shows at all.
So you got the pre-show. You looking at a whole close to 8 hours of wrestling.
Well, how much matches is on the? I thought it was only like one match on the pre-show.
Well, it's one match, but you know they're giving like they're trying to catch people up with the commentary. You know how the WWE do the same thing with their kickoff shows.
Yeah, get the crowd amped up and all that.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
But I gotta give them their credit though. I mean, I'm gonna say this: a lot of people knock them for having, for their crowd size of their shows, but people don't understand. As a former promoter, it's hard to get 100 people at a damn venue. So to get at least 20,000, that's an
really
accomplishment.
Hell
No,
yeah.
that's impressive. It's impressive to get 50.
To get for Gab, it's cold.
Yeah.
Like I don't care if you even got to pay them $5 to buy the ticket. Shit, you doing it?
Dead ass though.
That shit is
Nope.
tough, man.
But you have showed up just in time because you was about to go right over the card and say our predictions.
Okay.
Y'all got the card all fired up.
Oh, let me look at it.
Yeah, the card's in front of me. Yeah.
Let's get
All
it.
right, go ahead. Go ahead, Toph.
The first match he's got Jack Perry and Darby Allin in the coffin match for the
Darby.
TNT title.
Nah, Jack Perry. He just made a new title. He's not losing that shit.
They'll give a
Gotta
shit.
market that shit. Gotta sell toys.
There you go.
Replicas.
They could
And that's how I like that shit. Like it's an all black title with a splash of blood. I like that.
I mean, they could. If Darby wins, they could still keep the belt the way it is because that belt.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. That does describe Darby too.
Yeah, like I don't think that TK is opportunistic like that.
That's not true. He kind of is.
In what way?
That's the opening card, right?
Oh, we don't know the match order. I'm just-
Yeah, we don't know the match order now.
Okay.
Yeah, but
They
I'm
got
gonna
profit, man.
say
They got-
Jack Perry's gonna win.
I think Darby wins.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm going for Jack too.
It's gonna be a really good match, but I'm going for Jack.
Yeah, I got the Jackass music ready. I'm sure they'll do some crazy shit.
Oh yeah, they will. Fucking a coffin
by
match,
myself
too,
this week?
casket match, man. I won't be surprised if somebody gets power driven through the damn casket.
Somebody go get embalmed. This is somebody.
Alright,
I'm gonna
next.
call. It's called the Somebody Gotta Die match.
Right.
They're both
'Cause
dying.
these motherfuckers be bringing flamethrowers and
I ain't
bazookas.
gonna lie. When this dude run the flamethrower, I'm marked out. I became an instant fan. I'm not gonna lie. When Darby came with that flamethrower, I became an instant fan. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't seen nobody really pull out a gun since the Pillman days, So they bring in some type of different energy.
All right, the next match is we got Chris Jericho versus Hook, FTW. Oh boy.
Don't give a
Jericho
shit.
ain't losing.
Don't
Yeah,
care.
you know
Move on.
Hook is gonna win.
I want Hook to win so this feud between them could be done already. Did you
Jericho.
know? You know what's crazy about this match is these guys wrestled each other on 4 pay-per-views for that FTW belt.
Yep.
And I normally bash Chris Jericho, and rightfully so, but I see what Jericho is trying to do. He's trying his best to get the FTW championship over, but it's not working.
It's not working because he has
Oh,
it.
I won't say it's not working. I would just say that is Hook in a better spot now than he was a year ago? I don't think so.
He's the
No, he
same.
declined.
Right.
No, he's only been competing for 1 belt. Like, if anything, you
I
could have
think
at least had him compete for the TNT title at least once.
Yeah, I think it's the right direction to actually give Hook a feud of substance. So they got that right. But I don't think that he's like in this better spot now because he was feuding with Jericho. So yeah.
Honestly,
Mentioned that Jericho needs to retire.
I thought after his match with Samoa Joe, things would look up for Hook a little bit.
That's what he needs. Yeah, he needs more shit like that.
And
his
it's
match
like
with
that's the
Samoa
thing. Like they
Joe was
just paired this dude Samoa Joe with Hook, and Jericho just took them out, and no, that was it. This dude Samoa Joe didn't even get his rematch. He said they get his rematch against Swerve.
Well,
That
they
Tony
don't do that
Khan
in
booking,
AEW,
baby.
bro. They don't do that in AEW.
That Tony Khan booking, baby.
Best booker in the world.
No, that's not
1
TK
minute.
booking, bro.
One
That's
minute. One
New
minute.
Japan's
One
style.
minute. You got. 1 minute you have the title. The next you ain't on TV for 3 months.
Like, isn't he
Nah,
filming?
They don't do rematch clauses in AEW. You know, they do. I call that Mortal Kombat booking. That's what that is.
Mortal
Like, isn't he
Kombat
filming,
booking. The fuck?
They
Yeah,
do kind of give rematches. They just don't give it to you after
Yeah.
a few months.
Yeah, see, I call it Mortal Kombat booking. I'll tell you why. You know, everybody's playing Mortal Kombat 2, right?
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, okay, you boot
Right.
up the game, you choose your
Right.
character, right? Then it shows Shao Kahn at the top of the mountain. Then your character is whoever. You beat one person, you go up the mountain, right? You're trying to get to the top of the mountain to knock off Shao Kahn, right? Then you
Right.
go to the
course.
top of the mountain, you beat Shao Kahn. What happens to that? Game over. You beat the game. That's it, right? Well, the way AEW does it, when you're a champion and you lose, that's it. You got knocked off the mountain. Now you got to start over from the beginning again. It's old school booking.
That shit
hate it.
cap.
No, look at it. Look at the AEW championship.
look at
No, look how many
Soraya.
AEW champions got rematches. Look at it. Jericho never got his rematch when he lost. When Mox beat him, that was it. That was it. When Kenny lost to Hangman, that was it. When Hangman lost to
Didn't
Punk,
Punk?
that was
I
it.
mean,
Hold
I
on.
mean,
Didn't
Kenny
Punk
Omega,
get an immediate rematch when Mox beat him?
Yeah, Punk was the exception to the rule because they were in Chicago.
And what about
didn't say they do
Soraya?
it.
Soraya,
Soraya
she didn't work up
I'm
no
not
damn
talking about. I'm
mountain.
not talking about the women's title. I'm talking about the world title. If you look at most of the champions, the majority of the champions have not got rematches. They lose. That's it. And
And again-
Mox
WWF
get a
used-
rematch? An
and
immediate
then-
rematch?
WWF used to do that too. Because if you remember when Hogan lost to Warrior, he never got his rematch. That was it. When Warrior lost, he never got his rematch. That was
that's
it.
because Hogan went to
When Brett lost,
WCW.
he
after.
never got his rematch. That was it. So WWF used to do it all the time back in the 90s. It's just wrestling stopped doing it for so long. Now people are just used to rematch clauses happening all the time. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that is a booking style that companies used to do in the 80s and 90s. And that's what TK does. He's pickpockety about it. Some people get rematches, some don't. I think that's weird. You know what I mean? So
I could
I
agree
don't
with
think I would
that.
say about that booking is this. We ain't seeing a 1989 or 1990 Hulk Hogan gonna lose, and then when he come back, he gonna wrestle somebody like the Warlord or some shit. Nah, he want his own. He want his one back to the spot.
Exactly.
right.
He wants his shit immediately.
Yeah.
And speaking of, yo, you know what's a funny
Yeah.
thing? This reminds me of the John Cena interview. I didn't mean to go too far off the rails, but when John Cena was getting interviewed by Shannon Sharp, and he was saying that he don't want to get booked to go straight for the heavyweight title to break Ric Flair's record.
Fuck out of here, John.
He don't want to take nobody's spot. I'm like, really now, sir? This what we doing?
Oh Lord, what's the next match?
The next match is the Casino Gauntlet. We don't know who's in the match still. I'm gonna predict Hangman wins.
I'm still predicting Hangman in that gauntlet match.
Hangman.
Yeah, Hangman.
Yeah, they got Hangman as an edgier character. He ain't taking no L right now.
And I fucks with it. I'm here for
He needed it. He needed it.
Did your brother teach you that, Hangman?
Unhinged Hangman is the best Hangman. I like the fact that he beat
Hangman.
I like the fact that he nailed Evil Uno with that chair and then had his bag run over.
Oh, that shit was funny.
Yeah, he did then what he should have did like 3 years ago. Fuck those.
Yes. Fuck Dark Order.
All right, the next match is this is gonna be a sleeper match right here. We got Mariah May against Toni Storm. Booking wise, this is the best match they built up so far. I'm into this.
I'm not gonna lie. I think all the stars are aligned for Mariah May to win.
Yeah, it's that
Yeah,
time.
Mariah wins, and then Jamie Hayter comes out.
And I think Toni Storm's gonna take a little break because she held that whole division on her back, so she deserves a little 2-month break.
Also,
Jamie Hayter comes out, and that's the next matchup.
Also, there's still the possibility of Hikaru Shida. She's about to turn heel, so.
Oh, you don't fuck off with that.
She's about to. She is. I just saw her on Rampage. She's about to turn heel, so we'll see what happens.
Hikaru Shida?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
All right, the next match we got the 3-way.
Well, hold on, wait. Let's slow down. Like, we haven't begun to do Cokehead Sean predictions.
Oh, okay.
Cokehead.
The click.
Yeah, coked out Sean. Excuse me. What's your prediction so far? Because you haven't said one prediction.
Well said, man. The Heartbreak Kid was too busy doing a couple liners, So my prediction will be Chris Jericho. He's gonna win because he's a part of that old guard. And we'll welcome him back to NXT afterwards. So he can lose some weight.
Please don't jinx that. Chris Jericho NXT. Oh God. Just close the fucking doors and bolt them like this dude Joe Clark from Lean On Me.
And the Heartbreak Kid, the cokehead Heartbreak Kid, chooses Mariah May. Because she's gonna go over.
Alrighty.
I think everybody go for Mariah May though. The stars is definitely aligned.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mariah May to set up Jamie Hayter.
I can see that.
But what happened to Jamie Hayter? Like they didn't say anything about.
They never said what kind of injury she had. So clearly she was more hurt than they were letting on.
Hey man, it's no story, man. It's no story. It's one of them things in life where you notice it, but they telling you don't notice it. It's kind of like the WCW and the Hummer deal. We still don't know that to this day.
She might have been more hurt than she let on if she was out for this.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's the old school mentality. When wrestlers are hurt, they want to keep it to themselves. So they can get booked, get paid.
Yeah, supposedly Jamie and DMD reportedly had a little bit of an argument there.
Yeah.
Now they ain't talking.
Yeah.
Who knows?
All right. The next match is the three-way for the tag titles: the Bucks, FTR, and the Acclaimed.
The Acclaimed win.
I want to say the Acclaim, but I think somehow the Bucks are gonna win.
Same.
If the Bucks win and they take a break with the title, then fuck all the way off. With
that'll be so fucking corny. They already fucking ruined the Acclaim. They already ruined them. Like let them get the belts, man. And remember I told you, Tove, from before when they had the Acclaim lose the belts when they was red hot. Remember I told you like that was a mistake for them to do that shit. Look at them now.
They lost. They lost to Billy Gunn's kids, didn't they?
Yeah, the
Gun
Club,
they lost to the Bummy Guns.
Okay.
Well at the time they were an over heel team at the time, so
They wasn't more over than the Acclaim. The Acclaim was super duper over at the time. Like this dude.
Yeah, but because of the win, that led to the Bang Bang Gang stuff. So you do have
But
two more teams.
But I love the Bang Bang Gang. Pause.
That is super extra pause on that.
They wasn't as over as the Acclaim. Yeah, that's
I don't know what happened to that because they don't use Bullet Club Gold anymore. I don't know if they lost the licensings or what. So, but yeah,
I would assume I'd assume that's the reason.
That's probably the case.
Yeah.
But then again, they say Bang Bang Gang a lot more than Bullet Club Gold.
And no one's pausing on that.
They said that more times than Bullet Club Gold. So I'm like, shit.
Well, see, it's only a Diddy pause moment when Jay White and the Gun say it, but when Juice says it, it's okay because Juice is coked out of his fucking mind, you know. So
he's gonna be a fucking star. I swear, he reminds me of Trevor from Grand Theft Auto.
Man, if
Juice,
you were
Juice is great.
Man, if you were banging Tony Storm every night, you'd be crazy too.
He probably be sniffing coke off her ass cheeks. Let me stop.
In black and
just like I did, just like Sonny used to do to me.
Yeah.
While Skip watched the little cuck. Rest in peace.
Sean be having them sunny days.
Called him Skip Mark Jackson.
Oh man.
Next
match. Strawberry.
Yeah, what's the next match?
Speaking of the doctor, we got a Britt Baker versus Mercedes Moné, TBS championship.
Mercedes wins.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm highly disappointed in this build-up. This shit was doo-doo. I'm not gonna hold you. This man.
This the closest you had to AEW versus WWE right here. Tony Khan just let it go to shit.
I felt
probably because Britt got suspended, I imagine.
And it's not only that, it's what Mercedes Moné is doing. Like, and she doesn't sound like as natural as she was like in WWE. I don't know what it is, but
because
she
she's better,
sounds so generic. Like
she's better at a scripted promo. She can't.
Yeah,
she can't do promos on the fly.
She's an example of someone, right? Yeah, she's an example of someone who actually does better with scripts, which is weird because most people suck with the scripts, but she needs the script. As weird as that is,
and that's crazy because it sounds like she's reading from a script. That's the thing. She doesn't sound like organic at all. And the whole CEO, like yo, if somebody don't beat the shit out that dude was constantly screaming that stupid shit in the song, that shit is so cringy and dumb.
I don't think
she keep doing that same stupid rain dance.
She
fly to Boston. Say fly to Boston.
But you know what? It's a prime example of the name being anonymous to the character. It's like Mercedes Moné ain't moving like Sasha Banks.
It's just like, and I'm pretty sure the match is going to be really good. I'm not going to doubt that. I'm just saying that
the build
is something that needs to get tweaked with Mercedes Moné, man. Like,
she just has that
finisher. That finisher is trash.
I'll tell you what it is, bro. She still has that WWE in her. She's got to get it out of her.
It's been like how long? Like what? 3 years? Has it been like 3 years?
No. Yeah. It's been a while, but like as far as like wrestling somewhere else, I don't think she should have gone straight to AEW. I think she should have been like a free agent for a little bit longer. But
Hey,
who knows? Some of your point.
Tony Khan gave her like half the bag for that. So
Yeah,
she
he
basically
paid
doing
her
it for the
very
money.
handsomely.
She'll deliver in the matches, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not like you won't get a return on it. But yeah,
All
I'm
right,
gonna go. But I'm gonna say Mercedes for the win.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mercedes.
Yeah,
wins.
this is probably the hardest one to predict. This is like it could go either way, really. Yeah, I'll go ahead and predict Mercedes, but this definitely not over. They're gonna have a rematch for sure.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be the I don't think it's gonna be a one and done.
Right.
They're gonna have a second match at All Out.
All right, the next match we got MJF against Ospreay.
Now, when it comes to this match, how are they gonna top them fighting for a whole hour? That's my main question.
They're not gonna do that.
I was
That's
shocked.
my main question. That's
they
why
had-
I said that them doing that hour-long match at that Dynamite, which is a good match, they're gonna get fucked up. But I think it
I
was
was
overkill. They did
I
too
was shocked
much.
they did it. I was
Huh?
shocked they wrestled for a whole hour. I
A
was
whole
not expecting
hour.
that.
Like,
I
yo,
was
on a
not
Dynamite.
expecting
Come
that.
on, B.
Like I think this is the match Osprey shows, or not Osprey, but Ricochet shows up.
This is the match where Osprey hits that Tiger Driver, and the place
Yeah.
is gonna go
Yeah,
nuts.
he's
Because they definitely
hitting the
been
Tiger
teasing
Driver.
it for a minute.
I could
Nah,
I
definitely
the
think
see
build to
Ricochet
this
shows
match
up at
was
the end of
good.
that
I love
match.
the build to this match. This was a really good build.
Like
I
MJF.
like that. I like that face off that they did this week on Dynamite. Like they really, that was the layer that this match needed. Like MJF is jealous of Osprey's popularity.
And you notice it's like the verbiage slipped out by accident. Like he didn't mean to say that shit. Like, yeah, MJF, you're actually jealous of somebody, MJF? Let me find out.
Yeah, that was
That's great.
the best part. I'm like, yo,
That's crazy, right? You
I'm like,
actually
yeah.
MJF jealous of somebody? Let me fucking find out.
Right.
That was a great build off right there.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they had a hot crowd.
Right.
You have a hot crowd, bruv.
Yeah, Carter. Yeah, the international crowds are always fire.
Of course.
Yeah. Wembley this week, Germany, Wembley this week, Germany next week. It's gonna be
Well,
insane.
who y'all think is gonna win this though? Like,
To
I ain't
me,
gonna
I
lie, now,
think
this
this
is hard to predict.
I think this match could go either way for sure.
I think Osprey wins the setup Osprey versus Ricochet. With Ricochet as a heel.
Oh damn! I hope that's not the case. I hope they don't do, because it's like, when will you have that match between him and Ricochet?
This is hard to predict because I like MJF's custom title belt. Like we were saying before, Jack Perry, more wrestlers need to do custom titles. I love custom titles. It adds more to the story, stuff like that. It's a really good looking title.
It gives you an extra layer to your character.
Right.
I
So
only
on one
like
hand, I want
custom
MJF.
titles. I only like custom titles if they're necessary. Like I just don't
MJF
like
on Wrestle
custom
Talk
belts
is
just for a custom belt.
Like
We need
MJF
to
on
do a
Wrestle
show
Talk is
about
funny.
that. The best and worst when it comes to custom made titles. We're gonna do a show about that very soon.
Okay.
That's right. That's long overdue anyway, because it's too many belts.
Yeah,
It's like boxing out there. It's too many belts.
We could do shit. We could do like what, a whole week when it comes to the best and worst when it comes to belts.
I could tell you one belt I absolutely hated, but that's a whole nother story.
The Smoking Skull
All right,
title
we
is probably
got
the best custom title. But anyways.
All right, we got the main event. We got Swerve versus Bryan Danielson for the AEW Championship, and the match is still currently being advertised as title versus career. So if Swerve beats him, that's it for Danielson, I guess. So
We all know damn well Bryan Danielson is winning, and he should win. I love both. I love both wrestlers, and I know Bryan Danielson is gonna turn this dude into a star.
I think Swerve wins, but there's a reason why I say Swerve wins. because I think that Nigel McGuinness causes Danielson the title.
Oh,
Retire him.
Lord. Oh, Lord. Nigel, they keep on playing Nigel McGinnis. They keep tying Nigel McGuinness into this. So
See, my thing about this match
Has
with
to do that.
Hangman, my thing about this match with Hangman is they say the winner of the Casino Gauntlet gets a future AEW Championship match. However, it's not elaborated on where and when. We can all agree Hangman's going to win. Here's the problem I have with this match. Hangman's entire arc is he wants to fuck over Swerve. If Swerve loses to Danielson, it's just not going to be the same for Hangman. Hangman
That's
using
why I'm
it on
saying.
Danielson
That's why I'm
just doesn't
saying
make sense.
Nigel costs Danielson and aligns himself with Swerve.
I don't necessarily think that would happen. Why don't Hangman just cost Bryan the match?
It's
It's
almost
possible.
it's almost poetic.
Because Hangman's on some Drew McIntyre shit. He's obsessed with Swerve. So, because if Hangman gets a title shot, because think about Drew McIntyre here. If Hangman's obsessed, he wouldn't want to beat anyone else but Swerve to get the title. It won't be the same. That's how much he hates him. You know what I mean?
Do you think they pull a Taker Brett?
What do you mean
I
a
think it's
taker?
possible. I think it's
I'll
possible.
give you one.
Hangman. Okay.
I'll give y'all guys one. Ready for this one? We're going back to 97. Danielson got the triple crossface from Swerve, right? All of a sudden, you hear this. Ring the fucking bell. And it's Tony Khan with the neck brace.
But here's my thing, though. Going back to what Tope said about that battle royal, it doesn't say when you get a world title match. What if Hangman wins and decides to cash in and make it a 3-way or something?
Right. That's possible too. Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah, because that's the thing too. Because with the whole the gauntlet stuff and what was that shit Warlow won that ladder match? What was it?
It was a poker chip.
The poker chip. Right. Because TK has been asked about that a few times before. Like, are you going to do cash in type stuff? And TK was against it because he doesn't want to do what WWE does. And I feel like, well, listen, you can do cash ins as long as you make it your own thing. Like, you can do it, just make it your own thing. Like TNA that has the call your shot gauntlet. That's how Moose won the title, right? It's a gauntlet battle royale, and then whoever wins the battle royale can challenge for any title in the company whenever they want, not just the world title.
Didn't Moose call his shot that night too?
Like he won the title.
Yeah, he did.
Night.
Yeah, Moose Moose won the battle royale, and then Josh beat Christian to become the champion, and then Moose cashed in on him right after that, right in front of his wife and child, which is great.
He speared him right in front of his wife and took his belt. I'm like, that's real shit.
The greatest Moose promo of all time is when he was talking to Matt Cardona. And he said, your name should be Matt Cardona. Your name should be Matt. No, your name should be Mid Cardona. I was like, oh shit.
Mid Cardona.
I remember that. I'm like, oh, I'm like, why the hell has nobody thought to say that? I'm like, leave it to Moose. Man.
But yeah, TK should definitely open up to the cashing in concept. Just don't do it verbatim how WWE does. Add your own spin to it. You know, that's not hard. Because the Casino Gauntlet thing is a cool concept. You don't know how many people are in the match. It could end at any time. It's chaotic. So that's different, you know?
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and predict Swerve though. I just I don't think Swerve's losing here. I could be wrong, but
I think there's two possibilities of this match that nobody's really talking about. One is that Nigel costs Danielson the title. That's one possibility. The other possibility is that if they go full blown Brett versus Taker, and have Hangman hold the chair, swing it at Swerve. He misses Swerve and hits Daniels.
Yeah, but Hangman's not going to be a referee. That's the difference.
Yeah, but you kind of do it on a run-in too.
Yeah, I was
But
saying that if have this dude Hangman cost Swerve the belt. That's what I was saying. Just basically have him.
But it
Run
wouldn't
in
make
and
sense.
I would say have him win the battle royal and then cash in his title shot and then win the title like that. That way technically Bryan doesn't lose and he beats Swerve.
But
Or
would it really matter? Would it really matter if Swerve is a champion or not? I
It
know at the end of the
does.
day, it does.
It
You think?
does. When it comes to Hangman, it does. Because like Tope said, the whole reason behind Hangman's attitude is because he wants to beat Swerve and take the belt off him.
Okay.
here's another possibility. The final possibility. What if they pull a summer? Like SummerSlam when Danielson beat Cena.
Mm-hmm.
Hangman cashes in
After, yeah, that's a possibility.
directly
Yeah,
after.
it's possible. Swerve beats Danielson, and then Hangman cashes in right after that. That's totally possible. So I'll give them credit though. Of all the AEW title matches they've ever done, this is definitely the most unpredictable one because it could go like either way. I can definitely say this though: if Danielson wins, it's going to be the shortest AEW run because he's not having a long run. Yeah.
I knew the second they put up Time for Your Life, I was like, yeah, Danielson's losing this match.
Yeah, like it's all about the moment. It's not all about him having the belt for a while. It's just all about that moment.
Well, here's something else we're forgetting though. Technically speaking, Bryan is not under contract with AEW. His deal expired like 2 weeks ago.
Time of Your Life was a massive clue.
And handshake deal and all, you already know. TK is gonna trust Bryan Danielson. He ain't going nowhere.
There's no way TK pulls the money for that song. He's not losing that shit.
It won't be the first time a promoter. It won't be the first time a promoter puts a heavyweight title on there on a wrestler that's not contracted to their group.
We gonna pull a Luger,
right?
See, I think he's done because I know that he wanted to have the match of Nigel. So when I saw that when Danielson when he won the Owen, I was like, oh, I guess they're not doing the Nigel thing. Maybe they'll do it next year. And then they're like, oh, well, actually, if he loses, he's done. And I'm like, huh. And then just recently they confirmed that All In next year will be in Texas and not England, which is like, well, that's it then. So we're not getting Nigel versus Danielson at all. And if we're not getting it, then that must mean Danielson really is done. Because I know he wanted that match more than anything, and we're not getting it. And if we're not getting it, he must be done. So
I also want to know what's Nigel's physical condition like.
Good question.
I mean, I love him as a commentator. He's great. But what's more important is his health.
I don't mean to laugh, but how Black Star
as a wrestler, like I don't know what Nigel's health is. Like, is he gonna be like? Can he even take a bump?
I already said it. He's fucked.
I guess not.
Then if that's the case, then the match can't happen, even if Bryan does win.
We know who could take a bump. Right there.
Oh God.
Ain't no Bryan gonna kill himself.
Yeah, the only other prediction I have for the show is I hope that they finally confirm this Warner Brother deal so we can just shut up and move on from it. That'd be nice.
That's the biggest question mark.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird that they just kind of wait, did they give Ricochet the graphic or was that just dirt sheets? What was that about?
No, he signed.
He signed, but he doesn't have an official graphic yet. So I'm guessing they're probably gonna debut him on Sunday.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. That I think it's gonna be in the Casino Battle Royal.
I think he shows up after Ospreay and JF.
That's
They
cool.
could do that, or if they really want to, they could save his debut for Dynamite. Like make it feel
Or
like
or you
make
can
it feel like
say
a night after WrestleMania type deal.
like, or you can save the debut for Arthur Ashe. That's next, right, in September.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
that's
not
in
going to be
September.
a
Yeah.
he's not going to be a world champion, but I could totally see him in that international title scene to
That
TNT
dude is
title
going right to
scene.
Collision in a couple of months.
I mean, that's
Collision
fine, bro.
going to
Collision's fine.
Going to Rampage and face a hologram.
Him and
Yeah,
Hologram's gonna be a new tag team.
I just see him. I can just see like more titles he could win over there compared to WWE.
I just think he should have went to TNA. B. That's just me. I think TNA he would have shined more.
I think
Yeah,
he
him in the
should
X
have.
How was
division.
I
Impact?
think he. I
How
think he
was
should have
Impact
served
looking
the
out there?
Indies. Honestly,
Has any of y'all been looking at Impact? Like, has there been like a difference over there?
I don't have
It's
the
okay.
Well,
channel.
I watch it here and there.
It's okay.
It's not bad. It's really not
Yeah,
bad at all.
I tell
It's
you,
just
I tell you
basically,
nowhere
one match.
near
yeah,
TNA
basically
that
like
we
TNA,
remember.
the tag division straight, the X division, the Mike Bailey dude is holding it down. ABC, Ace Austin, Chris Bay, they're the tag
Best
champions. He's
tag team,
cool.
not in a major
Right,
organization.
right. They're holding it down. PCO is like digital media champion, whatever the fuck that is. I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but PCO is cool.
Don't give a fuck.
Um, they're making some progress in their heavyweights division. Their heavyweight division is still lacking. They got a few people like Ziggler's over there, Moose is there.
Ziggler about to
They
fight Josh Alexander. If we speaking of wrestling for
Yeah.
an hour. Speaking of wrestling
That
for
match
an
is gonna
hour,
be fun.
they about to.
yeah,
Speaking of
That's
That
gonna
wrestling
match
be
is
a
for an
gonna
that's
be
gonna
hour,
be
they
a
about to
fun
fight.
match.
They about to
yeah.
fight in an Iron Man match. So
I tell
The two
you,
big weaknesses
I tell you this much
TNA
right
has.
now.
Yeah,
I tell you this
the
much right
two
now. If
big weaknesses
Ricochet,
that oh, I'm sorry, go on.
like I tell you this much right now, if Ricochet were to sign, or like yeah, like if Ricochet were to go to TNA instead of AEW, Ricochet versus Mike Bailey would be match of the year.
Oh, for
And I
sure.
can't believe they didn't do that match.
well, Ricochet, I think he should have surfed the Indies before signing with a company, but that's just me.
He
So
got
like
bills
the
to pay.
so like the three things that Impact's lacking. Number one, like TKO said, they got to get a better TV deal, or something to
Put him on the
increase
network.
their
Absolutely, man.
right.
I
That's
do
the
Put him
not
first
on
get.
thing that
Peacock.
hurts them. The second thing that hurts them is notice I mentioned every division, but the knockout division, their knockout division is ass. I don't know what happened.
Oh
They
God,
used to be
thank
the
you.
standard of women's wrestling. That shit is not it, bro.
I
Their
mean, when
women's
you,
division is not good.
I mean, no offense, but they got Jordan Grace, and nobody's really strong enough to beat her. I mean, look at Jordan
Right.
Grace's next challenger. It's fucking Dana Brooke.
Yeah.
The walking
And she's
HG
gone. As soon as their contract is out, she's going to WWE, which is fine. But it's like, all right,
the walking HGH that is Jordan Grace.
right.
Honestly, the last time,
But the third weakness though of TNA, and this is really the biggest one, because I've said this to like TNA diehard fans, and they get offended. It just is what it is. Like their product is okay, but the biggest thing is if you just watch an average episode of like Impact right now, from top to bottom, they don't have anything that you won't see somewhere else. They don't have anything that you won't see in WWE, AEW, Ring of Honor, MLW, New Japan, NWA. They haven't found that niche. It's just like it's a perfectly acceptable 1 hour and 45-minute show, but there's no hook. There's nothing on their current product to make you go, I've never seen that before. Or, oh, I've never seen someone like that before. Do you see what I'm saying? They don't
Yeah.
have that it factor.
That's because TNA ain't TNA no more, man.
They need
Right.
Mike today. They need Mike today saying, "Oh shit, it's Fitz Russo."
Right.
Well,
They
they
need
need
that
needed
game
Don
changer.
West, man. Don West was that dude that had got people pumped.
Right. They need that game changer that like you can't see anywhere else but there. And right now it's just not there. And because of that, most people are
You
still
don't
kind of
think?
sleeping on it.
You don't think Mike Bailey? You don't see a whole lot
He's
of Mike
cool,
Bailey.
bro, but he's not enough. He's a
Okay.
great wrestler, but you need something more than that. I'm talking like a character. Like Mike
Yeah.
Bailey is an athletic guy, but we need something different that like's unconventional. Like Back in the
They
day,
need-
Samoa Joe, a guy his size doing athletic shit, you couldn't see that
If I'm
anywhere
hearing
else.
you right,
but
they
TNA.
need a Jacob Fatu, basically. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, and you know the thing is, I think they have it because they got Hammer, and they got him job on the EY in like 3 minutes. What the fuck are they doing?
What?
Yeah, at the fucking pre-show for the one that he just did, the one they just did, they had him lose the EY in a pre-show in like 3 minutes.
Him and NXT would cook.
Shit. But hold on. First and foremost, before we get up out of here, a couple things. You already know, B. Happy birthday to the damn Usos.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Yeet Day.
crazy
Man.
how they're almost 40.
Ain't that something?
Happy birthday to Kobe. Kobe would have turned 46.
Yeah,
Black Mamba.
man.
Man. What's your favorite moments when it comes to the Usos, B?
Honestly, I'm gonna say this: when I actually seen their heel turn at a house show.
Oh, that was beautiful.
What they did, they came out to their old attire at first, right?
Right.
Then all of a sudden, the music just remixed to their new stuff.
The Uso Penitentiary shit.
Yeah, and I was like, and then what's his name? Jimmy got on the mic. He said, "This is the last time you gonna see us win this bullshit." He said, we're gonna take y'all to the Uso Penitentiary. I was like, what the fuck that mean?
Their promo game went up. Their promo game went up 2 notches. When
Their careers went up 2 notches. That was the best. That heel turn was the best thing that ever happened to him.
Like, wasn't it Rikishi? Rikishi was the one that they introduced the heel turn, right? On TV.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was him.
I don't remember. You said Tove?
Yeah, that's the greatest long-term story ever. Rikishi remembering he has all these kids except Solo. That poor guy.
Yeah. We just posted another one of Rikishi's sons in the group chat. Like
all
I
of a
want to
sudden,
know where the hell he came from.
Yo, man, Samoans don't pull out for shit. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, y'all need to get this.
How many of them motherfuckers is there? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
Yo, Solo.
like all of a sudden,
Yo, Solo. Now it's not too late, bro. Announce Haku is your real dad and become a Tongan.
like all of a sudden, Rikishi comes out. That's why I adopted Jacob. Like, wait, what? Like, huh?
I missed the little tribal dance they used to do when they were baby faces. I know some thought it was corny.
I'm from Samoa. I'm from Samoa.
I thought it was cool too, honestly. I like their old team too.
The Haka dance that they did, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you call it? The Haka dance?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Hawaii used to do it, and I think American Samoa used to do it before sporting events.
Yeah, man, I got love for him. We talked about it here on the Roundtable before. I remember in 2010, they only had 2 genuine tag teams, them and the Hart Dynasty. And the tag team champions were Santino Marella and Vladimir fucking Kozlov. Jesus Christ.
Like, before we go, I have a funny story. I remember when I think it was Tonga, and they were playing Olympic basketball against the United States. And they did the Haka dance before the game. And the Americans were just looking at them like, what the fuck are you doing? They proceeded to beat the shit out of them by 30. And I'm like, you did that shit for nothing? I think it was the 2014 Olympics, I believe. Like, it was the one in Brazil. That was 2014, right?
Nah, I did that before then, if I'm not mistaken. You know better than me.
Like, I know that there was London.
They went to Barcelona twice, right?
No, they didn't go to Barcelona twice. They went to before Paris. It was London, I think Brazil, and China.
Oh, he was in
Hey,
China.
is Tamina still there, or was she released?
No,
She
They're
got
released
released.
though.
I think she
she
retired.
good.
And she retired.
Yeah, she
Okay.
retired.
That's it. She was there
She
for
should
a
have
long
started
time.
working first. How you retired from doing nothing?
I think she's a coach now. She's a coach. Yeah, she's a coach at the
She coaching the bench warmers. That's what she coaching. The
No,
motherfuckers stayed
she's
on the
a coach.
bench.
She's a coach at the American Heart Dungeon in Tampa.
He said, I'm gonna show you how to sit down here. This is how you sit down and watch other people wrestle. Make sure you get a nice soft cushion because you're gonna be sitting here for a long time.
You gotta find a good spot of catering. Make sure you get a good. Make sure
Sit you next to Umas.
Oh, good.
Man,
What did he get released? Like, I'm
no, that's
confused
the
with
part.
him.
That's the part that pisses me the fuck off.
It's like, yo, this dude was close to getting released, and he was like, you know, we changed our mind. So why is he there? Like, what is he doing?
I'll
tell you why he's there, man. He's there because he's Taker's boy, and he's there for the off chance they actually do a tour in Nigeria. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, the only man,
I'm
the
telling you,
only one.
he must make great breakfast burritos at catering.
Damn.
Breakfast burritos or jerk chicken. I don't know which.
Man, all the girls go to Almas for the fragrances. That's his thing, you know.
Oh yeah, I heard about him having that cologne channel on YouTube.
Oh man.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Well, you already know it's time, B. Bum out of the week time. Before we get up out of here.
Hey, who is it, man?
I'm shocked you don't have.
Fired up.
I'm shocked you don't be having Darby Allin on here every week.
On a weekly basis.
Don't worry, he'll be on it next week because he's gonna do some fuck shit on Sunday.
Okay, what the fuck is this? Oh, of course, GCW.
Oh yeah. ECW, stupid ass.
Is that a midget?
Wait, what the hell?
You seen that silly shit? This is a bum out of the week.
Oh God.
Yeah, GCW is trash, bro.
No wonder GCW sucks. Good Lord.
Yeah, I've tried to watch them several times. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. They actually had a show at the Hammerstein Ballroom. It's just weird too because NXT never had a show there. Like that, you would think they would have gone there. AEW hasn't had a show there. Like I've heard it's incredibly expensive, but if GCW could afford it, then clearly TK or WWE could. But that's not a here nor there. GCW had a show at the Hammerstein Ballroom, man. I watched that shit. It was, I can't even say it was mid. It was like it was like 3 out of 10 at best. Because everybody kept saying it's the new ECW, but it never came off as ECW. It came off as ECW cosplay. Like they were trying to be ECW, if that makes sense.
They have a pay-per-view tonight, don't they? I'm pretty sure they did.
Just say it, bro. It was ass. GCW.
Yeah. The only cool part of the whole show was 2 Cold Scorpios showed up, and he could still go. Yeah, like a promo. Somebody that was cool.
That promo by Matt Cardona made me laugh so hard when he said, "You guys want to see Chelsea Green?"
And what's that other guy? What's the other guy? The dude, the pizza shit.
Nick Gage.
Yeah, Nick Gage. How the fuck is your gimmick wearing a mask? And then when you rob a bank, you don't wear a mask. How stupid do you have to be?
The funniest Jim Cornette moment was when he called Nick Gage the bank addicted drug robber.
He is. That motherfucker tried to be New Jack so bad.
Yeah, he just comes off as like a redneck New Jack, but no one but you can say whatever you want about New Jack. New Jack at least had charisma. Shit.
Nick Gage is just a crazy motherfucker.
Let's get up out of here, B. I'm about to go play some Grand Theft, B. I'm about to.
Shout out to OJ.
I might break night. playing Grand Theft tonight. You know what I'm saying? Gonna
I'm
get
gonna
this money.
acknowledge Jacob Fatu as my tribal chief. So yeah, do you?
Yeah, put the ones up. Put the ones up for
Oh, you're
Jacob.
gonna go to the community creations?
Shit, might as well. You
Put the
know
ones
he's
up.
gonna be. You know he's gonna be on the new game next year. So
If he's
Oh
not
yeah,
champ,
definitely.
if he's not champ by fucking SummerSlam,
I'll
Well, you know what I'm
fuck it.
saying? We're gonna pull up on
I'll even
Tuesday,
throw
big.
in. I'll throw his name in the hat to beat LA Knight.
don't give a fuck. If he's not champ by fucking SummerSlam,
We're gonna pull up on Tuesday. You already know the vibes. I don't think I'm gonna watch All In. I'm not too sure, but more than likely, I'm definitely gonna watch the highlights. And y'all enjoy the show, B. Get
I'll
y'all
watch clips of it.
coffee. You load up on y'all coffee and y'all energy drinks because this is gonna be a long night.
Fuck that. You need 2 cans of Red Bull for that shit.
Like, I know this dude Toph's gonna have his stopwatch ready.
Yeah.
Let's get up out of here, B.
5 hours later.
Yeah, man.
See y'all on
Alrighty,
Tuesday.
everybody.
Y'all already know the vibes. Get up out of here. Peace up, motherfuckers. Don't be a twerp. Sub. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the thumbs up. Early.